Hey everyone. Oh good. Pierogi found his toy. Just a couple of changes today. One is I have a new controller. This is not my toggle that I'm using. It's the D-pad, so we'll see how the toggle works when we get further into the game. I also looked up what I needed to do to get propulsion. Apparently, you don't. There is a type of spore that we have to find that will make the stuff grow. So yeah. Do I use the map to leave? Which one is the map again? Okay. Yeah. So we are here. Oh, okay. The toggle works. Yay! We're here. We need to get over here. In order to do that, we need to get to this area here, which I thought I was getting to, but apparently not. So there's like a way here that I thought I was taking, but I wasn't. So we're gonna try and locate that. So let's get going. Yes, I want to dive. Baikal. Exoplanet extraction. Transitioning. Please wait. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this one. And then I'm gonna go to this one. So there's something forward. How do I do that? Nope, don't want to do that. Okay, X, Y. Okay, yeah. I see what I did now. Okay, so split gullies. These gullies lead among tall outcrops of northern edge to the currents and open waters beyond. And this is looks like a spore or something to look at. That was a signal stalk. We can probably get some spores here. The stalk clings to the edge of the nearby outcrop away from the loose sand of the central reef. So let's go ahead and go to you. Yeah, we can't get a spore sample here. And it is a shrill sack. I don't... Okay, we have 3 shrill sacks, so we should be okay. Okay, let's get out of here. There we go. I want to go to this one, because we haven't been to this one. I somehow managed to miss this. Alright, and there's 2... There's that and that. So this one, I believe, yeah, gully opening. Here's the gully opens out onto one of the rifts, cutting deep into the bedrock of the reef. This one is a narrow gully. The walls here have been smoothed into soft ripples, the sign of a strong current descending from the north. Okay, so we could probably go this way. I don't think... Look, you don't need to worry about it. Let's just find her. Okay, Ellery apparently was talking, and I did not hear a goddamn thing. Ooh, okay. So these are... yeah, strong current. These stalks block the gully, but also the strong currents behind. Even if we clear them, those currents will still block out passage. Can we okay, so we can't go there. If we were to throw a shrill sack, vector block, I think we would get pushed back, wouldn't we? Yeah. Okay, now... Don't want that. Don't want that. There we go. That's what I want. So I still can't go there, even though we've opened up that way. Alright, let's go to this one. There, look, a cave entrance cut into the side of the rift. It should allow us to bypass the rift, although I'm not sure where we'll emerge. Okay. So, this one is the rift edge. The sheer walls of the rift plunge into dark water here, and the rapid currents make passing through difficult, if not impossible. But this hidden shelf. Protected by sheer sides of the rift, the shelf leads down to a small cavern entrance in the reef wall. Okay. This should be around where we need to get a sample. Reef stalks. Fungal creature. So if we go to that one. Dome. Creepy. Okay. We're gonna have to rely on this one a lot. Curving passage. The round mouth of the cave stretches away into the rock. Stalks hum quietly in the dark. And I don't think there was anything on the other side. Okay. Unnatural cave. There's a strange evenness to the walls of this cave, almost as if it was a vast borehole drilled into the reef. Maybe it was. Reef stalks. The stalks even seem to get down here. Perhaps they are less reliant on sunlight than I initially thought. Okay. Fungal creatures. We are deep in the rock now. What formed these hollowed out caverns with their strange undulating walls? Oh, I guess we can't. Oh, we can. There is a different way. Maybe there's a sample over here? Sample candidate. Protecting a small underground colony, this tall stalk signature coating is... Maybe they're fed by the forest above? What do you think? Okay. I think yes. It would make sense. A network of colonies tunneling through the entire shelf. Okay, so let's go see if we can get ourselves a sample. Oh, these are all shrill sacks. Dang it. Darn it! I guess I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Exposed roots. A cave-in has severed some sections of the stalk's root network, stretching down from the forest above. What can they tell us? I should make a habit of looking at pilot text before I look at anything else, because then I've just been missing stuff that Ellery has been saying. Ooh, okay, so this one we don't know. Yeah, look at that. Stalk root, a tangle of silken roots from the stalk colony, carbon enriched. Fascinating. Alright, so there's that one. Going back to the glittering stalk, which we got some straw sacks from. Don't need that, but you... Narrow passage. The cave starts to get tight here, and the shadows ahead stalks crowd. this tunnel. Okay. So that's why we needed shrill sacks, I believe. Mesh of stalks. The stalks here are thick and intertwined. Underground in the stark light of the headlamps, they resemble brittle, oversized worms. There. Shrill sack. Give me one of them shrill sacks. Gimme. Okay, take it. Can I pick it up? Why can I? Yes, I can. There we go. Now it's open. Okay, you. Bright light from the east as a large cavern is broken up by tall pillars, casting strips of light and dark across the smooth walls. Alright, no destinations thus far. Broken pillar. These pillars punctuate the cavern. Stalks crowded around their bases. They support the vast weight of the reef above. Ooh, it's one of those thingies. Okay. Pulsing growth. These bloated creatures are pumping clouds of spores out into the water. Around them, the stalk colonies rise out of the sand. Sporing stalk. Creature. These spore stalks are filling the water with spores. We should start logging information on them. Okay. Yeah, this toggle is so much better. These spores are different. The stalks nearby seem to be stimulated by them. Could these spores be used to use the stalk extend to bring them out of hiding? We should test them out to be on a retracted colony. Okay. Which would be... Wait, I'm gonna get more... Are there more samples? I don't think there are. I think we got all the samples from there. Okay, so there is this one. And... Thinning stalks. These stalks seem to be shriveling up. Is it because they are too exposed to the rift's weathering currents? And there was this over here. Data. What? Let's get one more sample. Immediately forgot how to use this thing. Okay. I'm gonna do... data gathered. Something is going on with my stuff. Okay. Pulsing growth. Sporing stalk. Glittering stalk. So I think what Ellery wanted to try was this, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's what we needed. So now we need to go check out over here to get, I guess we can get samples from either of those. And I think, yeah, I'm full up on those. Even though I have a shrill sack that I could potentially get rid of. Grab it. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Tunnel mouth. The far side of the cavern narrows into darkness. I can feel the faint pulse of the distant current ahead. Mocked. Okay. Was there something over there? I don't know if we can get... Ooh, there's something over there, though. I'm gonna go over here. Just so I can get a mark on that one. Even though I think we've already gotten it, maybe? Another rift. How can we cross it? The current holes here is so strong. I think I know how. Okay. Smooth passage. Okay, so we use a shrill sack here. I could have just kept that one shrill sack, shouldn't I? Oh well. Oh wait, there's no way to go. That was a waste of a shrill sack. No, it wasn't. I lie. Stock blockage. The tunnel ahead is thick with stock, scraping the ceiling with their rounded stuff. Okay. Bright passage. Light filters in from the large opening, making the spores drifting in water glitter like sparks. Okay. Ooh. Another sampling. Glittering stock. Okay, so this is where I can replenish my shrill sacks. Okay. Look, those stalks in the cave mouth, they are retracted. Perhaps we can make them extend. They would block the current. Maybe. Maybe. Another one. I'm full. Well, that's fine. I have plenty where that came from, but I'm gonna need one of you, which I don't really want to use immediately, but we need to figure it out. We're doing science! Come on. Strong currents. These cave mouth ahead leaves this passage exposed to the full force of the northern current. Blocking it somehow will help us pass. Look at that. We're passing. They block the current. These spores encourage them to extend it and fill the tunnel. Okay, cool. With those spores, we can control the stalks to our advantage. This will be useful. I didn't get what... I feel like Ellery talking is more important than something that we'll probably get a lot of. So I think this is the same type of spore. Just gonna look at this real quick. Yeah, the sporean stock. So we're just gonna one of these, replenish the one that we lost. Okay, and now okay, and then we're heading back to that part of the cave. Look out! Look, out in the reef, a retracted stock colony. If we can get them to extend, they'll provide shelter from the current. Maybe. Maybe, baby. You. Okay, vector clear. Now we're just gonna go this way. Okay. No sampling here, but West Rift Wall. Spattered with spores, the wall here feels the full force of the current. Perhaps it can be slowed upstream somehow. Done. Done and dusted. Okay. Even this close to the wall, the darkness of the deep rift is intimidating. A huge slit of the face of this world. How deep does it go? Okay. If the current can be slowed or navigated, this is the place to do it, where the rift narrows and the gap opens up on both sides. Oh, here's another one. Okay, I'm going to do the thing, Julie. Yeah, because we're gonna go over here, and then we need to go to that little triangle that we just saw. Okay. A huge pillar sits out from the wall here, its top caked in retracted stalks, a golden garden waiting to emerge. Okay. Excellent, 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 excellent. The small opening in the wall provides little shelter from the howling rift, allowing some stalks to take up root here. We are across. Thank you, stalks. Oh, and thank you to you too. You're welcome. Bare passage. Ooh, is this where we go up? No, that's where we go up. Cave mouth. A circle of warm light shows this tunnel opens out onto the upper shelf of the East Reef. What lies above? Ooh. What is this? It's like a weird-ass colony. Stalk canopy. These stalks are twisted together into a huge canopy. Incredible. These canopies are spectacular. Our salt logging observations. Let's see what we can find out about them. They are pulsing as the pores across their surface open and close. Blooming petals. These plant-like creatures seem unrelated to the reef stalks, their soft petals waving on thin stems. Are we sure they're creatures? I mean, everything's kind of like... It's like Valkyries. Let's head northeast along the finger of the reef. The transponder is at the tip. Okay. It's like the music just changed. It's like, why is it getting all Ride of the Valkyries in here? Well, I can get a sample here, right? How many? So I have shrill sax and this one, but I need this one. So I need a couple more of those. Bright petals. These bright wide petals appear to be photosynthetic. Oh, well, I did it to myself. Okay. And then you are... Ooh, you're new. Okay. You're a seed. Alright, I'm gonna just toss you here. Sure. And then I can go back to... I guess I can't. Okay. I think we got enough samples. Okay, so still sands. The fractured outcrops all around break up the worst of the northern current, protecting this sandy shelf. A colony of stalks has twisted itself tightly across this gap in the rocks. Could they be protecting something? Maybe. We can probably go there. Let's check it out. I can't go there. Maybe I need a shrill sack. I just used one randomly. Okay, now I can go there. Interesting. Oh, it's the canopy. Exposed roots, sample candidate. Where the rock shelf has fallen away into the rift, the roots of the canopy above have been exposed. We could sample them here. Let's go. Let's go there. I want to go there. Thank you. don't have very much room, though. I mean, we could always go back and deposit a bunch of stuff and keep the ones that we just actually need. Yeah. Ooh, I would like to get another one of those, but I think I'm going to call the drone. Hello? I press A. Am I too far away? Oh, okay. I guess I'm too far away. So I can't get any more samples unless I use something. Okay, what are you? Broken gully. Oh, I see it. Okay. The outcrops of the shelf were cut through with huge cracks, as if they were shattered somehow. What could have done this? I don't know. It's another bright petals. So let's go this way, just for now. Okay. And we'll just see. Stock colonies. Okay. Let's go to this one real quick. And, ooh, it's all undulating and shit. That's actually really cool. Okay, what are you? Bright petals. Stock canopy. Observation. The towering canopy of woven stalks pulsates in a soft current. The sunlight slipping through the gaps in the branches. Interesting. It's actually really fascinating. Alright, you are a canopy, right? You're bright petals. Ooh, new species log. Shimmer blooms. I'm going to name these plants shimmer blooms for the way they catch the sunlight. I wish I could share these discoveries with Renee. There's still so much to say. Wide single petal plants that come in a variety of hues. They appear to be primarily photosynthetic. Furry. Isn't there a type of furry that is a plant type or something? Sampling available. I don't have any room. We have to come back for it. Reef cap. Domed mushroom-like stalks which appear to support with their strong resemblance to terrestrial mushrooms. I'm going to call these reef caps. Okay. Okay. Fed by spores, a thriving colony is shielded by a colony of stalks. This part of the reef seems to have fostered the ideal conditions for its own survival. And we are still not... Is that another way station ahead? It sure is. Many must have built them all across the reef. Central clearing. The way station. I'm gonna get this one real quick. Okay, open up the terminal and see what data we can scrape from this place. Excuse me. Terminal available. Map data. My oxygen is like perfect for some reason. Release to pilot's console. The log suggests Minnie was using this as some kind of staging ground. She was looking for something out in the ocean, something deep from the descent she logged here. Minnie doesn't do things at random. The way stations, the research base, this is calculated. I feel like we're already 10 steps behind her, and we've barely even started. Let's get to the suit transponder. It isn't far from here. If we head straight north to the shelf's edge, it should be there. Okay. So, first, I want to drop off my samples. Connection complete. Drone ready. Request retrieval. A.